Hi, I'm Sue from Garden Moxie. Today is May 28th, 2023, and this video is the second garden tour of the season. A lot has changed since our last tour on April 30th. Unfortunately, not all of it's good. This season, I'm noticing heavier pest damage on my boxwood, and the forest pansy redbud trees are looking really rough. Toward the end of the video, I'm also going to share a significant design challenge I have, and I'd love to get your feedback. Last week, I finished planting out the seedlings that I grew into the new front island border. Right now, I think this area looks incredibly messy. To a non-gardening eye, it must look like just a border of weeds. But I did plant some natives, and we do have these awesome irises that are looking great right now. All the irises in this border are from my mom's garden. I'm not sure what the yellow variety is, but the purple and white variety is an heirloom called Wabash. It dates back to the 1930s, and this is a tall, stunning, bearded iris. I removed a little more sod along the hilltop border to make room for more silver sage. I grew a few more seedlings this winter that I want to add. Another great discovery this season is how Corydalis lutea, or yellow fringed leaf bleeding heart, has been covering the allium foliage in my front garden. Corydalis lutea is an excellent shade-loving plant. It self-seeds readily, and it's easy to remove the seedlings if you don't want them. In my garden, it blooms from May until the frost. So as we make our way along the side yard towards the back garden, you can see I still have plants that I need to get into the ground. The first thing you see when you enter the back garden is the woodland border. I'm in the process of trying to clean this border up and to add more native plants. You can see the forest pansy redbuds have dropped their blooms and the purple leaves are out now. And let me introduce my friend, the robin. The robins built a nest on top of the honeysuckle arbor, so they're busy catching bugs for their newly hatched babies. This isn't the greatest quality shot, but I took a video from the second story of the house to give you an idea of what the backyard garden layout looks like. One of the projects I had planned for the spring is to cut the boxwood this season by about 1/3 of its height. Everything grows so fast in the spring, and I'm amazed at how fast the hornbeam trees filled out. I mean, it was only a few weeks ago when the leaves were just starting to grow. These hornbeam trees are definitely one of my favorites. I still have to decide if I want to let these grow into a wall form or keep them in a column shape. The ajuga are blooming, and I love the purple flowers. I can't get over how much this area has changed since just last month. I'm definitely going to be removing some of the ajuga that's growing close to the boxwood to keep it from looking like it's taking over the place. The border on the other side of the hornbeam hedge is filling out as well. Take a look at how the hedge looked just last month as the leaves were starting to fill in. I planted a few Mount Everest alliums in the Mary garden, and I love how the white blooms just pop in the shade. The foliage plants and the Annabelle hydrangeas in the Mary garden are all starting to fill out nicely. I am planning to remove the large arborvitae that are inside of each of the boxwood borders because I lost one of them in the ice storm. Everything happens for a reason, and these trees really have outgrown their space, so I'll get to redo the borders, and that'll be fun. In last week's video, I talked about adding more native plants to my garden. And this week, I dug up a bunch of invasive vinca and started planting a native woodland border. I know the little plantings don't look like much now, but I'm really excited about this section of the border, and I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. We always talk about how the garden is always changing, and what I've realized is I really do need to re-look at the plantings on the inside of the boxwood borders. The arborvitae became so large that they really dominated and took over a lot of the space. So I'm looking forward to redesigning the plantings once I get the smaller arborvitaes installed. So this is the part of the video where I want to ask for your feedback. I've got a significant design challenge along the side yard. So I would love it if you can hit me up in the comments below and tell me what on earth would you do to hide this view. And to make matters worse, a groundhog actually created a den underneath the red car, so now it's eating all my plants along the side yard. But I am adding some native plants to this area, and I'm also adding some vines that I'm training up along the brick wall. So I'd love to hear your suggestions on how you'd hide the view of my neighbor's cars. Well, that brings us full circle to the other side of the garden. The lilac that I trained as a standard form bloomed for the first time this season, and it was beautiful. And the blooms just smelled heavenly. As I walked back through the arbor, there he was, my little friend, the robin. This little guy kept me company the whole time that I planted the native woodland in the backyard, and I just love this guy. Every time I dug up the soil, he was there to make sure that he found any bugs or worms. So the month of May in the garden is the time for alliums and geraniums, and I never get tired of seeing those beautiful purple blooms. And this week in the garden ended on a high note. My mom came over to visit. I was able to share all the native plants that I bought, and we were also able to plant a container garden full of petunias that she'll use on our patio. So that's it for this video. Hey, please don't forget to hit me up in the comments and let me know how you'd hide my neighbor's cars. And I'll see you in the next one.
Anywhere, feel like